Welcome to the program.
Thank you, Mark.
Yvonne, tell us a little bit about TSYI Skin Therapy and the types of folks that you work with.
Well, TSYI Skin Therapy is my love of skincare. I've been an esthetician for 15 years. I created the skincare line, TSYI Naturals, and it just has a different perspective on skincare. I believe in educating my clients so you understand what you're doing with your skin, whether you're a live client and we're doing a facial or you're using a skincare line. Education is important.
So I love what the TSYI stands for. When you told me, it put a smile on on my face. Please tell us what TSYI stands for.
TSYI stands for the skin you're in. Um, I thought of it like so long ago, so like over a decade. And it just made sense because the skin, everybody thinks, oh, face, and I want to be beautiful. Your skin is an organ. It's a functioning organ. It covers all of your body. Without it, you die. So it's a little bit past being beautiful, you know?
Well, I absolutely love what that stands for. Yvonne, tell us, what is the most common challenges that you help your clients with, and what you first developed your first skincare line around solving?
Um, the fascination started with acne because, as a teenager, I had really bad acne, people around me, of course. So I wanted to know like the how and why and that started the fascination. And then, you get older, you don't want to damage your skin trying to fix it. So it became about balance and being in the industry. You kind of see what you do and don't want to do. And that's where the line came from. I figured out what you didn't have to do and what was more important. And that's where we are now. Yeah.
So starting with acne, there must be some common misconceptions or myths out there about how to cure it. What are some of the things that you've heard that maybe folks are doing or trying to do that they don't quite understand?
The biggest thing I get is overkill. And overkill meaning, you dry your skin out or you push too hard to cure what you're seeing right now. You know what I mean? You go right into the fixing, and where you should start at balancing your skin. Your skin already knows a lot about how to fix itself. It's your job to help it. And instead we attack it. So that's why the education is so big. And the other part is product jumping. You know what I mean? You don't know enough about the products and then you give them a week and you're jumping to something else. Either that or you want a quick fix. So yeah, that's the biggest problem with caring for acne. You have to be patient and you have to know what you're doing.
So besides the product jumping and that, so obviously they're not giving it a chance, I guess, to actually work and see if it normalizes. What are some other big questions and common questions that you hear about folks as they're concerned about acne?
Um, they want the marks to go away, and that's a whole other branch with the pigmentation, and they're still not finished like dealing with the condition of acne, and they've already moved over to the cosmetic aspect of getting rid of the marks. First, you have to tame the condition, and then we move on to the cosmetic part of the pigment. And if you're dealing with the condition as best you can, doing it the right way, pigmentation is going to lift right along with that. But if you're thinking about it incorrectly and you're attacking the acne, it actually could make the pigmentation worse in the end. Yeah.
So to do things correctly, can you kind of take us through the steps that you recommend, like starting with the product and how you apply it and use it? And as you mentioned, don't be jumping. Give us kind of the expectations of what people should wait for and give us the steps of that process you recommend.
Generally speaking, my philosophy is balanced, healthy, then beautiful. So you balance your skincare. And a basic skincare regimen, very basic, is cleansing, exfoliation, and moisture. And this is across the board for every condition that you're dealing with. You want to cleanse it without over drying it, without taxing it too much. You want to exfoliate at the level you should be exfoliating at with the products that you should be using. And your moisture is so important. Nothing that you do can function without water. Moisture is water in every form. So you want to get a regimen that fits you. And it's not as complicated as one might make it sound. you fit in those, you get in those parameters and you do it balanced, and then your skin is performing at its optimum level the way it always could if you're helping it along. That's where the healthy part comes in. And when it's healthy, it's functioning. It's, it's not, constantly out of balance, constantly kind of recompensating and trying to reach homeostasis. So you get beautiful skin. And it sounds so simple, I made it sound really simple. And it kind of is. When you understand it, it kind of is.
Well, I always say easy is hard to spell, so I get that. Yvonne,
Yeah.
you've been doing this for 15 years now, and you're very passionate about the subject. Tell us a little bit about what inspired you. Was it the acne, or what was? Tell us your story. What got you started, and even inspired you to get you where you are now, creating a skincare line?
Um, the business of skincare made me create the skincare line. Just watching things that I've learned over these long 15 years working, inside salons with professional labels, things like that. And the balance was always missing. The focus was on marketing. The focus was not enough on actually making the clients, giving them the best skincare possible. It was the focus was always a little to the left. So I just wanted to bring it back. You know what I mean? I wanted to, like I said, the education part is so important. So I literally do virtual consults now, where you can call me up and we can talk about your skincare. It's that important. Um, I wanted to get a hold of teenagers, usually the teenagers that will come up to me and the craziness that they're telling me. So I teach classes. Well, when the world opens up again, we can do face-to-face classes, but we do virtual group classes now. And I start them at mentor level, because if you get them now and you understand, by the time you're my age, you're a genius at this. And we do an adult class, of course, too. So that's the fire that keeps everything going.
Tell us a little bit about the TSYI skincare line that you have now. Tell us a little bit about the lines and the solutions that you have for folks.
The line is 5 pieces, which sounds like a lot, but it's really not. There is an oil cleanser. It's a pre-cleanser. Not everybody will need the oil cleanser, but it's a pre-cleanse. It starts your skin going. And the nice part about the line is it's for everyone across the board, because it's about balance, not attacking dry skin or oily skin. The mud cleanser is next. It's a dry cleanser. You literally mix it. I don't believe in a lot of preservatives. The skincare line is all natural. It's vegan. So you would mix it and cleanse your face. And your cleanser is also your exfoliant. And it's mild enough so that you can use it every day, but efficient enough that it's the exfoliant that you need. Never drying, wonderful. The other 3 pieces are your moisture system. The water is the star. So we do a rose water blend for the water portion of it. You want to make your skin hold on to this water. So we use hyaluronic acid, which is not actually an acid. Your body already has plenty of hyaluronic acid in it. You lose it over time. So we're going to help put it back. The hyaluronic acid acts to hold water, to make your skin hold on to water. So the mist, the hyaluronic acid, and then we have a nourishing oil. The nourishing oil is all the antioxidants. Now we're feeding your skin. So your skin is happy at every step that you're doing to do your skincare. You're never, traumatizing your skin throughout your routine. That's why you can do it every day, and your skin feels great. From the first time you use it, you're like, I get it. This is what your skin should feel like when your skin is clean and moisturized. And then you actually literally understand your own skin. So that's what the skincare line is about.
Great information, Yvonne. For folks listening right now, they're probably wanting to connect with you. When the workshops open back up, that sounds like a lot of fun too, and a lot of great learning there. How can folks find you, learn more, and stay connected with you?
I love to be very accessible. You can literally pick up the phone and call me. My number is 281-509-2278. And that's textable. Like I said, I do the virtual consults. So on all the video platforms, I'm an iPhone person. So the FaceTime, the IG video, the Facebook video, on social media, I'm at Love TSYI on Instagram. There's also TSYI Naturals on Instagram and Facebook. And the YouTube channel is in motion. That's all TSYI Naturals. So you can always get, absolutely. And the website is tsyinaturals.com for purchases.
Fantastic. Yvonne, this has been terrific. I really appreciate you taking the time and sharing with my audience today. And I wish you continued success for you, for TSYI, and for all of your clients.
All right. Thank you so much for having me today, Mark.